Hey everybody, it's Hussein Kabani, your favorite broker, and I'm wondering who's got your back. So when it comes to a real estate transaction, you really want to be comfortable about who's going to represent your best interest, okay? We're not talking about small money, especially with the way real estate is right now. It's very, very expensive to get into the market, and you want to make sure that you have the right representation. So I run across these stories kind of all the time because we are active in the marketplace, but I want to share a couple of things three different kind of occasions that have come up very, very recently in our transactions. So one of the first transactions I want to talk to you guys about very quickly is this. I have a client that's looking for an investment property right now. So I happen to see a townhouse on the market, and I know the area really, really well. I have an investment property there as well. So I know the area, I know the style of townhouses, I know the whole area inside out. So basically, I approached this agent, I gave him a call, and I basically said, hey, like, your property's been on the market for a while, you're listed at 850. What's your story here right now, right? Like, are you getting offers? What do you guys want to try to get out of this? Because you've terminated a listing before, now you're back on the market, you're not really saying you want an offer presentation date, but it looks like you do want offers. What are you guys trying to do here? And he said, well, my clients want to get $1 million for this townhouse. I was flabbergasted. I said, $1 million for this townhouse. Like I said, the last comparable sale here on a good day is like $840,000. You guys are kind of at market value, if not, in my opinion, is a little bit higher than market value right now. And he's like, oh no, we've had an offer for $930,000. We turned that right down. I said, are you sure? And then he starts to recite the comps to me. Good thing he knew something about the comps. A lot of people I talk to don't even have an idea of what's going on. But he started telling me about different houses that have sold at $950 and $960. Completely different style. Like I know it from the builder, and I told him, like, I actually bought in with the builder. I know the difference between the townhouses that you're representing and the ones that you're using as comps. They're different types. And I actually had to explain to him what the differences were between the two houses. And he told me he had an offer for $930,000 for his townhouse. I said, and you guys didn't take it? Like, it doesn't even make any sense to me. Well, a few days later, I saw that property sell. I think it was like high 800s, maybe crossing 900. So I guess came to his better senses and did end up taking an offer like that. Wasn't 930, but he still got a very good number for it. It's unfortunate. Like, if this person actually did turn on a 930 offer, they were actually getting an incredible value for what that property was. So that wasn't a cool story. Another story, and this is on the flip side, we were actually in a multiple offer. We were on the listing side, and we had about 17 offers come in on this property. And one of the offers, I have to say, it really stood out right from the beginning. They came in sky high on this property. Wasn't expecting to get a number like this at this point. And even compared to the other 16 offers that came in, these people really stood out on it. This agent's approach right from the beginning was, I did all your work for you. All you have to do is get the offer signed. You know this is a good offer. I don't know why you're trying to go through this whole process and wasting everyone's time. This is the best offer. I don't play around with people, and my clients don't either. When we make an offer, that's our offer, okay? This is the best offer. This is the best deposit, the best closing date. That's it. Just sign it back. Like I said, I did all your work for you already. Wow. Are you serious? You're going to tell me right off the bat? Like, if my client told me this is their best offer, I would actually still kind of hang around and just kind of say, hey, this is what we've got. Let me know what you're thinking. And if it's a real offer that really stands out, I know the other side is really not going to play around too much either. So you have to kind of know where you stand. Well, this person came across in such an overpowering, overconfident. It was almost like you didn't want to work with this person. But what ended up happening is that we went back and forth. We did our thing. We talked to other people. Well, we had this offer already on the table. And you know what happened? The short of the story is that we had another agent that came in beyond their offer price. And it was about a $9,000 gap between what that person's first, best, and final offer was versus what we sold it at. And this agent may have actually come up. Maybe that client would have came up $10,000, $15,000 should that agent had given them a chance. But they not only told us that on the phone, that was their best and final offer, they actually texted that to us and told us so many times, this is it. So we didn't even go back to them. We told them, hey, we've accepted another offer, because at the end of it, they were still just saying, this is it. However, they did improve their deposit, improve their closing date a little bit, but the price, they stuck to the same number. I just feel like if they were that upfront about what their offer was, did they have another $15,000, $20,000? I think so. They could have, but they never actually had a chance to come forward because that agent just came across, I think, in a wrong way. They could have actually had a chance on this property. maybe that agent would have had an opportunity to at least go back to their client as well. But it didn't work out that way because of the representation that they had. Another incident that we ran across recently is, as I've been sharing, is I've been looking to buy an investment property. There's a townhouse that we took a look at in Pickering. It was okay. It was on a busy street. It was only 2 bedrooms. It needed some work. It was like a 25-year-old townhouse, and it was 25 years old. The carpet was, the appliances were, the furnace was, everything's 25 years old. I said, okay, fine, no problem. Let's find out what's going on. Usually when brokerages have their listings up and there's a multiple offer situation, what you will receive is you will receive automatic updates. When someone registers an offer, 1 offer, 2 offers, 3 offers, you'll get an update to know how many offers there are. With this one, it's basically turning up to being 7 o'clock. I haven't received any notifications that there's any offers. So I was like, nice. Can we score on this property because it's on a busy road and it needs a ton of work? Like, this could be a great opportunity. Now I'm not feeling overconfident like the other story I told you, but I'm starting to get there. I was like, this is great. What ends up happening is I send the agent a nice text message. Hey, I forgot his name. I said, hey, person, what's going on with this property? I didn't receive any notifications, and I actually left my full signature there so they know that I'm just not some random person asking them. I'm a broker. This is my brokerage, whatever. I want to know how many offers you have. Replies back to me and says, if you want to know the number of offers, call my office. And if you want to make an offer, register it with my office. It's like, okay, well, this guy must have a ton of offers. It's pretty overconfidence, a lot of overconfidence right now. So I said, okay, I called the brokerage. I'm curious what's going on here. So I gave the receptionist the information. Here's the address. How many offers? She's looking through and she's like, oh, we really don't have any offers on this property. We don't have any offers on this property. She's like, I could page the agent for you. I was like, it's okay. I've been texting the agent. He told me that they're, to check with you guys. And she's like, yeah, we don't have any offers. Well, then I hang out with her. I messaged the agent. I said, hey, you guys don't have any offers and I'm a cash buyer. Like, I can work this out for you guys right now. Like, let's do something. He's like, well, actually we have 13 offers on the property. How does this brokerage and this agent work the way that they work? It's fine if you want me to call the office and find out how many offers there are because you don't want to entertain my question. But when I call your office and you tell me that there's no offers, I could have stopped the communication right there. Go back, if there was a client there, go back to my client and say, hey, they don't have any offers. And then all of a sudden we write up an offer, send it to you, and now we find out we're the 14th offer on the deal. Like, this is why I go back with the title of who's got your back, who's representing your best interest. You want to make sure, if you're listing a property, you got to make sure that this agent knows the property that they're representing. They know a good deal when it comes to it, and they are able to extract as much money as possible for you when it comes down to it. If you're a buyer agent, you want to make sure that you're going to leave your client the opportunity to come back. You're not going to come in too cocky. I want to develop a relationship with that other listing agent. I want to make sure we're best friends before we go into an offer presentation. So they're going to take me seriously. Maybe I might be able to get a little bit more information. This is strategy I want to go in. I don't want to come in and say, I'm the best person you're ever going to work with, so just sign my offer. Like, who wants to develop a relationship with an agent like this, right? And finally, the brokerage. You got to make sure that this brokerage has the technology to support what is actually happening with your essentially the presentation of your property. So guys, if you have any questions about representation, how it works in this market, or if you want to just interview me to represent you, I'd be more than happy to. Send me a private message. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And what I need you guys to do for me is like this video, share it, leave me your comment, and most importantly, subscribe. All right, guys, until next time, remember one thing, get Kabani, get sold.
Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold.